Hello and welcome everybody to another StarCraft 2 cast by Glitch. Today, I'm going to be casting for you a best of 3 from the ZOTAC Cup. The ZOTAC Cup is an online tournament played, I think, in Europe only. I think it's Europe only. I know Geo4 SC2 has a North American tournament also, but I think ZOTAC is only on the EU servers. But this is going to be a best of 3 from the ZOTAC Cup, and it is going to be about a week old because since Blizzcon was last weekend, there's just, I don't know, the whole world of StarCraft just completely goes to a standstill apparently when BlizzCon is going on, because like no new replays have been uploaded in quite a while on any of the websites. No other tournaments were going on. BlizzCon just shuts down the world of StarCraft. So this is about a week old replay, but still should be a darn good game because spawning here in the 12 o'clock position as the Red Zerg, playing from Team Acer, we have Nerchio. Now notice the tag for Nerchio is still AAA, which is against all authority. Yeah, against all authority, but Nerchio is no longer on against all authority. They are now, or he is now, on Team Acer. So yeah, just using an old tag for that. And his opponent today spawning in the 9 o'clock position as the Purple Protoss, playing for Team ESCGoOdy, we have GLiTCHStarCraft. Now this is interesting because GLiTCHStarCraft is actually playing as Protoss in this tournament, which is very, very strange because GLiTCHStarCraft is a Terran player. He is a Terran player that is very, very famous for his mech style play actually. He's very, very famous for almost never using like almost any Marines at all except maybe a few in the early game for defense, and then he also pretty much never gets stim pack because he just likes his mech. So he goes for a lot of mech type units, and yeah, so this will be interesting to see him playing Protoss today to see how well he does against Nerchio, because Nerchio is a player I've kind of been following a lot lately. He's very good. He's just ridiculously good. He hasn't been playing in any big, he's Polish, so he hasn't played in any like MLGs or anything like that quite yet. I don't know if he's played, he might have played in an IEM. I think he might have been in an IEM. Someone can check me on that. I'm going to check that up after this. But yeah, he's still kind of making his way onto the tournament scene, but he's doing a kick-ass job at beating all the tournaments that he does play in regularly. So very, very good Zerg player from Poland. Hope to see some good play from him here today. Now, GLiTCHStarCraft has gone for an interesting wall off here. This is not something we typically see on Terminus here, where he's gone for this wall off way out here, in almost in the middle of the map. As you can see, this is like way out on one of the edges of the middle of the map, and this is going to defend both his natural expansion and his mini third expansion that he has down here. But man, is it going to be spread out from his base. Also, Nerchio has gotten Overlord in here, so he has managed to see everything that's going on. He has seen that GLiTCHStarCraft is not taking any gas so far, and now we do have some Zerglings moving across the map here. There are a couple of Zealots out here, but I think they're way out of position at the moment, and Nerchio is just going to slip right by and get right into the base. We do see a Nexus now going down here for GLiTCHStarCraft, and it looks like, I don't know if Nerchio spotted that or not. Yeah, he did actually spot that going down, and now he's just going to slip up into the main and try to look for any kind of hidden tech. He knows no gas is being mined right now, so he can continue to just drone up pretty heavily. But what is this we see coming down right now? We have a Roach Warren up right now for Nerchio, and he is producing a lot of roaches. Upon seeing that his opponent is going for this wall off at the front, he's just going to try to go for a big one base all-in play here, not expand, and just get a lot of roaches, and then just swarm in with lots and lots of Zerglings. No, he doesn't even have the Zergling speed upgrade at this point in time. Those Zerglings finally got picked off there after getting a couple of workers killed. Yeah, 3 workers killed there for Nerchio so far, but now we do have a lot of roaches moving across the map here. 2 cannons are coming up here for GLiTCHStarCraft, and is he going to be able to stop it? Don't know what that happy face is about, but it looks like Nerchio is now going to be taking his expansion, but he is still producing a lot of roaches. Is he trying to do any more damage? It doesn't look like it right now. Right now, he's not producing any more lings, so he's just going to try to get in there with all these roaches and try to do as much damage as he can. These roaches right now trying to pick off a lot of these Zealots. You get a couple of Zealots for free there, and it looks like they're going to start to pick away at this pylon. This pylon's going to start to go down here, and it looks like that pylon is going to go down fast. I think all of the cannons are still covered, but this is just going to be very, very annoying for GLiTCHStarCraft to have to handle. GLiTCHStarCraft continuing to get up more probes at his natural. Oh, and Nerchio loses a roach there. Is he going to just be pulling back? Yeah, it looks like he's just now going to be pulling back. He has decided he cannot break this wall. GLiTCHStarCraft has thrown up another couple photon cannons, but this is a lot of resources that's been put into defenses. You look at this, and part of you, just wants to say, well, That's only 4 cannons, you know, it's not really that much, but if you think about it, this is 600 minerals. 600 minerals is kind of a lot. That could be a lot of gateways. That could be 4 gateways right now. These 4 cannons could be 4 gateways, and that's kind of a big deal. 4 cannons is a lot of cannons to have to produce, and now it looks like Nerchio is just going to be trying to sit back and drone up a bit, just because, as you can see, all we see on the production tab is nothing but drones right now. Check out that Harvester tab. Looks like, yeah, he is just barely keeping up in the drone count. But interestingly enough, check this out. Nerchio has no queens yet. Oh, there you go. No, he has 1 queen. Only 1 queen at this point in time. Not building a second one yet. Needs to get up a second queen if he wants to get some stuff going down at that second hatchery. And now it looks like he's just going to be poking in again with these roaches. Looks like he might be able to get this gateway. That 1 zealot does manage to get out before. And oh no, that 1 zealot, a little bit of a miscontrol there from Goody, and doesn't manage to pick it off, but he does get that gateway. So nice little pick off there by Nerchio. Nerchio is just going to try to contain his opponent a little bit here, but of course he is doing a bit of a containing him to 3 bases, which is, I'm sure Goody's not too worried about that. Still 4 cannons at the front. Lots of zealot. Zealot count's very, very high right now. Gas has now been taken here for Goody. More gateways are now being thrown up, and I think that's only going to bring his gateways to a total of 2. Yeah, he's throwing up 2 more right now, so that's going to make 4 gateways right there, and that is all he's going to have. Now, whoa, holy cow, what do we have going down here? We have a Nidus network here going down for Nerchio. Looks like Nerchio is going to be trying to get in a Nidus, and there it is now popping up in the main of Goody. And does Goody spot this? No, Goody does not spot this right now. And there he goes. Now he finally just does spot it there with that probe, but I think it might be too late. That Nidus worm is about to pop. All the probes are being pulled off the line there, and here come all the roaches. They're going to try to focus down that Nidus worm, but it is too late. All those roaches are now out in the main, and Goody is going to GG. All he has is these 5 zealots, and that is not going to be enough to be able to deal with this many roaches. So Nerchio takes a nice game 1 there with a nice little Nidus worm push on 2 base. So that means we are going to be going into game 2, see if Goody can take his revenge. So stick with me, guys. Game 2 in just a moment.